Next thing I want to talk about is a term. Okay, a term. Now, I'm not going to get into the etymology, which is the study of the root of the word as we do with a variable. With term, I'm just going to think about what this word is in terms of algebra. A term. A term is essentially we'll take a number and we'll put a variable next to it. I'm not sure. I'll just say what this is. 2x would mean, of course, 2 times some number x, x being the variable, the number that is representing, the letter that is representing a number. In this case, we'll just make it up. It can represent anything. That's the whole point of a variable. It can be 0, it can be a million, it can be -1, it can be any number. Someone give me a number. What does x represent?
5.
X represents 5. So, in this little universe here, x is always 5. No, but x is 5. Does that mean x is always 5? Of course not. Now, one problem I see a lot of kids have is I'll say, which is greater, x or y? What do you think they say when I say what's greater, x or y?
I don't know.
That's exactly, I don't know, but anyone? Come on.
It changes.
Okay, well actually, they just generally say y is greater because y is, later on in the alphabet. It's the 25th letter. So that's how they think. A lot of kids think that. When I say, no, I could say y equals 0, right, and x equals 1. Or I could say x equals 0 and y equals 1. But that's before they understand that it's a variable. So I just wanted to stress that. Okay. So going back to this 2x, where x equals 5. So 2 times some number. In this case, we've determined that x equals 5. Within this, over here, we could have 2x and make x equal a different number. X equal 4. And we have a different answer. But in this case, 2x is 5. What is it?
10.
It's 10. So 2 times some number x, we've already determined that's 5, equals 10. So a term, as I had before, 2x, that's a term. The definition of a term is a product of numbers and variables. So what is a product? Milk, eggs? No. What is it? The bad jokes will just keep getting worse, all right?
Product is the result of 2 numbers you multiply together.
Excellent. Very good. You're getting a gold star today. Boy, you're getting all the right answers. Come on, Paul. You got to step up here, buddy. 2x is a product because, as Dave intelligently pointed out, it's a number. It's a product, meaning there's 2 numbers, or in this case, a number and a variable being multiplied. Okay? Multiple ways you can write this. 2.x, 2 in parentheses, x parentheses, 2. Notice this. This is the old school, right? When we used to do this with the x's. Now we're ditching this. In algebra, we no longer use the x to represent multiplication. Why not? That can be confused as a variable. And especially with some kids, sometimes they write x's like this, and they write the variables like this, and they say, what's the variable and what's the multiplication symbol, buddy? Okay, and then it can become very confusing when you have long, abstruse problems. Okay. I just want to say something really quickly. 2x does not mean, if we said x is equal to 2, 2x is not equal 22. Sometimes kids have that problem. They think that 2 is like, maybe a little empty box, and since x is 2, you can just put 2 in there. That's not what it means. It means 2 times some number. Okay, I just wanted to stress that. So, I wish I was ambidextrous. Term, then, just to repeat, is a product of numbers and variables. In this case, here's our number, here's our variable. Okay, moving on.